Hey, good afternoon guys, Tush coming at you. Saturday, May the 23rd, and it's just coming up to about 3:45 in the afternoon, and we're just back out in the garage. It's been a little while since I've been back out here. It's been probably about a week or so. Work's been pretty busy, so our real work's been really busy. So I was traveling last week, or this week. I was actually in Boston for a few days, so that was a pretty busy time, so I obviously wasn't able to be out here in the garage. And the times that I was able to be out in the garage, I just didn't feel motivated to be out here, so I thought I would take a little bit of a break from the car. But we're back into the weekend, and we're back out here in the garage. We've done a little bit of yard work today, things that needed to be done, and now that I've got that done, I can feel a little bit better about being back out here playing around with the car. So I think what we're going to do is just continue on taking parts off the car where I left off. I got to take those sills off, those sill plates off, which shouldn't take too long. And then I'm going to proceed to take the hood and the trunk lid off, the boot and the bonnet, and we'll probably take a few of these seals off as well, just to get them out of the way. I don't want to get them oversprayed with paint when I do get around to painting this car again. Got to also take off that stone guard, and I think that's probably about it as far as I'm going to go. At this particular point, the nose of the car is going to stay on, hopefully. I'm going to be able to match the other paint to the nose of the car, so worst comes to worst, that'll come off and get painted as well, but I'm hoping to not have to do that. So that's it for now, guys. It's just a quick update, and we'll take those few parts off that I mentioned, and maybe we'll come back with a little bit of an update later on. We're getting pretty close to sanding mode, I think. So we'll stow a few parts away like that exhaust and get it out of the way. And then we'll probably start into sanding. Alright guys, we'll talk to you in a bit. There's not much substance to this video tonight. It's just more or less to let you know that I'm still alive. Anyway, we've got the car stripped down pretty much all the way that we're going to go. I think the only thing else we're probably going to take off is the steering wheel. And everything else is probably ready to go. I'm going to take that trunk mat out. I'm going to find a place for that exhaust. But I've got everything else off that needs to come off. So, yeah. I'm going to leave the front apron on temporarily anyway. We'll mask this off as best as possible. I have some repairs here. That's kind of screwing around with the fender a little bit, and I managed to chip the paint. This is going to be painted anyway, so I figured it was a good time to try to work on the fender fitment a little bit better than it was fitting. So we played around with that for a little bit, but I couldn't really get it to get any better. So like I said, this is a race car, and it's had a few bashes along the way. Some things I could fix, and some things I couldn't. So we did the best we could. Anyway, got the hood and the trunk out here, and I was trying to decide whether they matched paint-wise. But it's really hard to see out here. Out here they look like they match, but yeah, I'll have to get them into a different light. Again, it was really hard to see the paint mismatch when the car was in full sun. It's more easily seen, I think, in the garage under lights. So we'll probably bring those two panels in at some point and put them on stands underneath the lights and see if we can spot a difference. We'll also get them up against the new tub paint when that's done. That's what I'm going to paint first, is just basically the main areas of the tub. I'm not going to paint the engine bay. I am going to paint the tub and the rear of the car. So this stripe has to come off. But I guess we can probably check those panels prior to painting them to see if they need to be repainted or not. So that's a plan anyway. The fenders definitely need to be painted, so fenders, doors definitely need to be painted. And then we'll check on the hood and trunk lid to see if it needs to be painted as well. I think that's it for tonight, guys. We'll upload this. Like I said, not much substance to this video. I just wanted to let you know that I was still alive and hadn't given up and thrown my hands up in despair. Not yet anyway. Anyway, that's it for now, guys. We'll upload this, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.